I spent all this time making an intro with like 50 different GIFs, and Sean falls in love with the HBO one.
Well, because it's a nice one. It is
because it's a throwback, bro.
We're old school.
I'll change it next week. I'll change it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, the end of the show is the your intro.
Yeah, but it says
I gotta change the words
at the end too.
And you can't. It's not easy. You can't go in and just change. Like if I go in and try to change the words, I have to add all those GIFs back.
I know. I'm about to shut that program off too, Steve. Just let you know that. No.
Some other way to do it then.
Yeah, no. You got it. I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit longer. But shit, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Geekz. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
This is Sean. Just life is depressing right now.
Wow.
It's not good right now. I mean, we had a conversation before the show, but we'll talk about this. Maybe not, because this is not a political podcast. But anyway, happy week. How's everybody? Oh God, how's everybody's week been? I guess
I had a good week.
Good, man.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's cold as hell over here. I mean, like we had actual like freeze warnings. Like this morning, it was in the 30s.
Oh yeah,
it's cold. Bad. That's cold for Florida.
You are not Florida native enough to be complaining.
You know what?
I'm Illinois.
But you know, stupid. Yeah. I'm just saying.
We're all a little stressed with stuff, but hey, but Steve, there's a difference, man. Like in my heyday in Illinois, we've talked about it.
Me and Sean were going out there.
I've lost 311 pounds, Steve.
So you lost all your insulation, all your heat?
I have nothing. I have nothing keeping me warm.
You got a little vape there, Sean? What you got there? That's my guy. That's what's up. Yeah, I need to go get a new one tomorrow.
I think I might have charged this one though.
It's because of the stress. So
it is the stress, dog.
What's up, Ed? What's up, Al? And Pacino, yes, Pacino. It's been an interesting week. But with that interesting week, I'm gonna start off by actually, again, taking my New Year's resolution, and I watched some stuff.
What did you watch?
I watched some stuff. A couple more episodes into now I'm drawing a blank on the name of the show. The anime
Arcane.
Arcane?
Thank you. Yes. I watched that earlier at the beginning of the week. So my mind is a little bit, but I watched 2 movies this week. So Arcane still going strong. I can't wait to finish the season and then start season 2.
Okay.
But really digging it. Again, no complaints. Yes, I know I'm late to the party. I know you guys are already well into that. But hey, I'm watching. I'm catching up. I did watch 2 movies.
How do you feel about the characters? Like, are you into the characters? Like, you feel like the characters are new and fresh to something that you haven't seen before? Like,
yeah. I mean, I kind of, in the beginning when you had the dynamic of the 2 supposed sisters kind of breaking off, I kind of knew that's what was going to happen, right? Like one good, one evil kind of, let's talk football before certain someone gets on here.
Chino's trying to get us to talk football before James shows up.
We will. We'll get to football. But again, I do like the characters. I do like the story. I do like, a lot of the magic discussion. Like, again, like I had no idea what this was about. I've never played League of Legends.
Me neither.
And all that kind of stuff. And like, I don't play
the animation. The animation for me is what sold me, hooked me in, hook, line, sinker, and then the story. It took me a few episodes, but once I got into it, it just gets its teeth in, and you just need to know what happens.
All in. Yep.
Yeah. Agreed.
I actually am jealous that you get to go from season 1 without having a gap and go right into season 2, because that fucked me up. That gap fucked me up. I didn't remember who the fucking, and I wasn't trying to watch a whole first season again, but I was like, the recap was bullshit. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it was a bullshit recap.
So
I didn't remember who people were. One dude shows up in season 2. He's like, I was dead. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
yo,
hey, don't spoil it for me.
I did the same exact. I was like, who is that guy? I don't even remember him, but okay. The motherfucker turned to a monster. The motherfucker turned to a monster. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
I don't. You're just one of the main characters from season 1. That's all. You know, fucking dumbass. We're so dumb. You're the lucky dog.
Oh man. So I did watch 2 movies. So Steve, one movie you watched, and I'll talk about that after. But the other movie I watched was called. It's on Paramount through Showtime right now. It was in theaters this summer. It was called Slingshot, and it's a sci-fi movie.
That's about like they have to like slingshot around the moon or something.
That's with Lawrence Fishburne, right?
Something.
Yeah, that's why. Like I was watching this, and I'm like, Lawrence Fishburne in a like a psychological thriller. I'm like, well,
isn't he like an AI or something in somebody's head or something? It's like a one-man show.
No, so you still don't know at the end. Because you just don't know. Like that's the thing. The movie ends, and there's so many questions because, so like the deal here.
At least it wasn't batteries, Sean. Am I right?
No. Did you ever watch that?
Of course, I saw Extraction, or not Extraction. Extinct. No, was it Extinction? No,
I don't fucking remember. It
was with Anthony Mackie and Monica Baccarin. It was trash, and those monsters were garbage.
I never thought you watched this. I wasn't sure if you watched it yet.
I put it on. I didn't pay attention. I just kept looking up, going like, "Wow, it's still trash."
It's like batteries.
So the movie stars Casey Affleck, Lawrence Fishburne,
there it is, Casey
Emily
Affleck.
Beecham, Tomer Capon, and David Morrissey. So it's a small cast. It's a very small cast. Like, you see there's a couple because there's some flashback stuff with Casey Affleck. You're following Casey Affleck through this. He's like kind of like the main lead, the main guy that they want to send on this mission. And he's got the captain, which is Lawrence Fishburne, and then another guy with him, which is, again, the dude who's in The Boys. And it's just the 3 of them for most of the movie, for a lot of the movie on the ship. And, they keep going into stasis, into this hibernation sleep. It gets injected in them. And, like, you don't know if the drugs are making them crazy. They're all acting a little different. It's really interesting. It's really, and it gets you thinking. And again, the thing is, at the end, it does not solve anything. And then it gives you, I don't want to say it's a cheap ending, but it cheats. I'm not going to say cheap. I'm saying cheat. It's a cheat ending because
the fucking writers didn't know how to end it and put a
I think they did. They ended it well. I think that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I think they ended it
so
well.
We all know. Give me a fucking closing.
I agree. I mean,
the ending's what you. I don't. And that's fine. Like maybe when I was younger, I appreciated that more. Like the ending's what you want it to be. But fuck that. When I'm older, I'm like, I don't got time for this shit. Just tell me how it ends. I got other shit to watch. That is gonna fucking put a period at the end of that shit.
I actually think it was really good. I thought it was acted very well. Like, even though like Casey Affleck was very kind of like emotionless throughout a lot of it. Like his character was very stiff, but it was supposed to be stiff, but it was very good. I enjoyed it. So I think I give it a high sidekick.
High sidekicks are good. It's like you didn't love it, but I really liked it.
Right, like I'm not gonna go in there and be like, "Oh my god, this is a must watch," and you'll miss something if you didn't. But
did you guys watch Nosferatu yet?
No, but
I tried. It's on the app, but not in HD. It tells you it's HD, but when you put it on, not HD.
But it's on digital now, so any day,
exactly. So I plan on it's just long. So and I plan on Gladiator 2 is on Paramount Plus now, and that's what I'm gonna watch tomorrow night. We were gonna watch it tonight, but by the time we got home,
Gladiator 2 is dumb. Gladiator 2 is dumb, but it's a lot of fun.
Gladiator 2 is a time travel movie.
Gladiator, yeah. Denzel Washington fucking got fired from the force in Training Day.
And time travel
ran into Doc Brown, got in the DeLorean.
It's so fucking.
We need to make the movie where it goes from Training Day to Gladiator 2. You know that little bridge, Denzel's journey. You know, a funny thing happened on the way to the fucking unemployment office. Shit.
I can't wait to see it now, just especially because of that. But I did watch another movie, Steve, and this is one you watched, and I was jealous because I actually wanted to watch this for a bit, and it was The Heretic with
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, yeah,
good. I watched it,
and
good.
Another movie. Very, you know what? It's funny because it's like two movies back-to-back nights I watched. Very small cast, thrillers, psychological thrillers. Yes, there's some stuff going on, but really more so about the story. It's about what's happening, not the kill thing. I like The Heretic a lot. I
really liked it. I didn't love it. I gave it a high side kick.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
I give it a high side kick as well. Like I go there as well because it could have gone a little. The ending, I think, the first half was so strong. It was so strong, that first half. Like, just like
But once like the mystery is kind of there, then like you still have a lot of movie left, and nothing really happens from it.
Yeah. But like I said, the first half, I was actually really worried for these two girls. And but you have Hugh Grant there, and he's just like, with his accent and everything, just spewing all this knowledge and everything. And it's just like,
it was good dialogue.
In a trance.
Very good.
Yeah. He's got them in like a trance, even though like they know some shit's up, and I love there's that one scene when she flips the candle around and sees that it was blueberry pie that, like, all of a sudden, I'm like, I would have gotten the fuck out of there. But yeah, so I watched those two, and both high sidekicks. Again, if you watch them streaming, great. Those are not theater movies. Those are, if you went to the theater to watch them, you would be pissed. You know what I mean? Because like you wasted the money, you're there. It's just like that's it. But watching them on streaming, I think it's well worth it. So, The Heretic,
I watched
and
some stuff.
Slingshot.
Slingshot and Heretic, and didn't you have another show in there too? No, you had three things. No, anyway.
Well, I watched more Arcane.
Oh, Arcane, that was it.
Yeah.
So I watched.
I'm still giving that a hero. So,
American Primeval on Netflix. I finished that. Binged that season with Dane DeHaan among several other. Jai Courtney, fucking Sam. What's his name? Not Taylor. Yeah, Taylor Kitsch. Taylor Kitsch is like the fucking main guy. Some of these people you just don't even know it's them until a few episodes in. But it's very good. The American Primeval gets a hero. High hero. Strong recommend. Everybody should watch it. It's fucking awesome. It's very good. Brutal, but like super sad. Like what I take away from that? Show? The Mormons in the 1800s were fucking assholes. They were like the worst of the worst. The Mormons in Utah in the 1800s. Good Lord. This show does not paint them in a good light.
I was gonna say, why are we watching a lot of Mormon stuff this week, Steve? I was watching The Heretic. You're watching this. Like Mormons everywhere.
Either way, it's very, very good. And then a movie came out that I wanted to go see in the theater. And I thought, I'd never really seen the original Wolfman from 1941, Lon Chaney. Watch that.
You've never seen that?
No, I don't like old timey movies, and I really wouldn't have watched this one either. But I was asked to, so
I like that.
I watched 1941's Wolfman.
Oh, you were asked to for the horror returns.
Of course, yeah, I was getting there. You let me bury it. You just spoiled it, but all right. Yeah, so I watched For the Horror Returns, and it is not. I don't really like old movies. Like it's the cadence of everything, It's like. Everybody talks so fast, like, get out of here, say, it's like super fucking, I got bit by a wolf and now I'm a crazy wolf man. Look at the boat, it's so bright. Like, it's just so fucking quick and like nobody makes any sense. Like the forest is like 4 trees and a fog machine. And it's like, like, and the Wolfman doesn't really do much but tiptoe through the smoke, and then like he dies by getting hit with a stick.
Spoiler alert! No, I'm just joking.
1941.
Yeah. Thanks for spoiling a movie from 1941.
I give it a sidekick. I respect it because without.
How'd you feel about the wolf? How'd you feel about the Wolfman? Like, how did you? Such a classic Wolfman, though. It's like so classic.
I don't like it. That's not. I mean, it's fine, but like you barely see it. You barely see it in this movie, and when you do, he's like in between shadows, and like you really barely see it.
Yeah, well, because I mean, special effects in the 40s.
But like the casting was weird. Like Lon Chaney's like 6'4", and the guy playing his dad is like 4'11" and like 4 years younger than him. So like
that's old timey Hollywood, man. There was only like 50 actors, you know, like they all did the same shit.
That's good stuff. It's old timey Hollywood. You have to respect it because without it you don't get anywhere. But it's just not my cup of tea. But then I went to the theater, wasted some fucking money, and watched this bullshit ass.
You went to the movie theaters and watched this shit?
I did.
How dare you?
Exactly.
It's a werewolf movie. I'll give it a shot. I went and watched some werewolves in the theater too. That's my shit. I will give it a shot. I have to support it. But you know that motherfucker at Universal Horror Nights? That's what it was. That's what it fucking was.
He's exactly that old ass man.
That's what it was. That's about what it was. Wasn't much more than that. So the whole movie basically is a transformation movie. Like, it's spoiler alert, I guess. It's not. I'm not giving up away that much. It's the whole movie basically takes place in one night, and so.
How much transforming did he fucking do? Was he a fucking Autobot or some shit? Like, I'm confused. Like, what? Huh?
Well, this is more like it's like a different take on werewolves. It's not like, oh, I get bit and now I'm fucking the full moon changes me. It's like Cabin in the Woods. Like he got scratched by a sick dude and now he's sick too, and the sick makes him kind of look and act like that.
Oh my god, what a piece of shit.
But
Pacino said give him your money next time, Steve. No.
What I gotta say is there's some really cool shit. Like when he's transforming, like at one point he's like talking to his wife and daughter, like I'm telling them to do shit, and they're just looking at him, like they're not responding to him. And you don't really know why. And then like you slowly start to see like the camera starts to shift and show you his focus and their focus, and like what he's hearing them say is like not words, like Charlie Brown, and then what they're hearing him say is the same thing. So the transformation is like fucking with his ability to speak. There's some really cool ideas in there, but then like when it's like full on end of the movie wolf mode, it's like this is some old bullshit is what it was. Yeah, but at least it looked like a fly monster. And that it didn't look like a wolf monster. In this, it looked like a sick dude with broken teeth.
Well,
and it was a waste of money. That's what that was.
What's up, James?
I rate
What's up, Fernando?
Wolfman from 2020. Did it come out in 2024? No, it was 2025. I rate Wolfman
just came out, right?
A low sidekick.
But you give it a sidekick though.
No, it's not a 0. No, because I think that some of the transformation elements were good, and the little kid actress in there was actually all right. And there was some the opening in the movie where you haven't really seen what the werewolf looks like yet, but it is like a werewolf kind of attacking scene is very good. But it's just like the payoff, you know, it's just like damn it. And the sound design, whoever did the sound design needs a fucking raise, because I'll be surprised if the sound it's not up for an Oscar for the sound work. It's incredible shit. So there are some high points, but the werewolf design, which is where I hinge 90% of my opinion on a werewolf movie is.
So which werewolf is better, that werewolf or Werewolf by Night?
Werewolf by Night, hands down.
What about werewolves?
Werewolves are better design in werewolves, 100% hands down.
Okay.
I don't know if there's another werewolf design that's worse than this one. This might be the bottom.
Did we ever talk about who has the best werewolf design?
Yeah, we did last week. We were talking. Remember we ran through all the.
I found a fucking on my phone. Must have been listening because I have all this werewolf shit on my fucking my Instagram feed now, and like I went down this rabbit hole. There was a guy that put on a whole bunch of shit that I had forgotten about, like some episodes of TV shows, like fuck, I forget off the top of my head, but I think you had like a Tales from the Crypt on there with the werewolf that looked really good. There's some out there that are like, man, I can't believe how good that looked.
Pacino asked how many deaths were in the movie.
Three.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a low body count for a werewolf movie.
You know that scene. Oh, I'm gonna spoil something. You know that scene in the trailer where like the truck is like hanging upside down, or like sideways in the trees, and like the door opens up and they're hanging, and you're like, oh my god, like they're gonna fall to their deaths.
I don't even remember that.
So the dude falls out of the truck, like 4 feet, hits the ground. You know how they get off? They stand on top of that truck and jump down. It's just off the ground like this much. It's a very low problem. It's a very small issue.
All right.
You ain't selling shit.
I'm not trying to sell you on it. It wasn't a good movie. I didn't like it.
All right.
Low sidekick. So American Primeval, highest of recommends. Wolfman 1941. Better than Wolfman of 2025, I will say.
All right.
John,
what about you?
I didn't watch anything. I don't think anything new. There's nothing new out that I watched. You know what I did watch? You know what I did watch? I didn't talk about last week. The Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Abbott Elementary crossover.
Oh, okay. How was that?
It was very fun. It was really, really good. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so they always do a great job, but it really stuck to everything that the show does, that it transitioned right over really well. So it was really fun, really great. Definitely a hero. Definitely a great episode. You know,
nice.
If you don't watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, though, you're not going to really understand it. Like, you really got to watch the show to understand it. Steve, you're on mute.
I watch Abbott Elementary, but not so much Always Sunny.
Yeah, so you might not understand it and get it, but it worked for a fan of me. I'm a fan, so it worked for me. So I enjoyed it. It was really, really good.
Is that just going to be a one and done, one episode? It was just a fun thing.
Well, there's one episode on their show, then there's going to be one episode on.
I like when they do that kind of crossover, right?
Yeah,
like it's.
Yeah. So, but their show doesn't come out till next month, I think. I'm not sure. So, what else? Not much else, really. Nothing. I haven't watched anything else. There's nothing else out. The Rookie's on TV. I'm watching that again. Some TV show, but there's no TV shows that are out right now that are on Amazon or any platforms. So, yeah, that's it. I started watching that Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz movie.
Was that the one that they were filming when when did he poison him?
Yeah, I just stopped watching it. It was just not good.
I watched the trailer and I'm like, so Cameron Diaz came out of a 10-year acting hiatus
to do this,
and they cobbled together a clone of Jamie Foxx for this.
Jamie Foxx.
This? That don't look like Jamie.
Yes,
Foxx.
I do watch FD.
Yeah, right now. That man looks a lot different. Jamie Foxx did just a couple years ago.
Jamie Foxx always had freckles though. Like, I don't understand who nobody didn't see that before.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about his freckles. His face shape is different, but go on.
Yeah, so is Barry Bonds.
So is Martin Lawrence. Martin
Lawrence is. I don't know what's up with that dude. He don't even.
Anyways, no, Tacoma Fire, Tacoma FD.
I do watch it. It's on Netflix. It's good. It's something that you just kind of play in the background, just kind of watch. It's not hilariously funny, but it's okay at best. Yeah. Nothing else, man. I'm watching nothing. There's nothing else on TV, man.
Been struggling to find stuff. I've been looking for stuff. We watched The Mummy earlier today. with Brendan Fraser. I'm just like,
Brendan
let's find.
Fraser?
Yeah, I'm like, let's just put on some older shit that we know we could. We don't have to think about. Like,
I do want to do that stuff with my kids. Like they've been on the ride at Universal, and it's like they haven't seen the movies, because they weren't alive when they came out when they were popular, and it's they never got to them. So
I've been out here, been out here testing shit. Like, did RoboCop 2 work? Guess what? It worked fucking great, and I forgot how much I like this movie. That little fucking kid that gets killed. They want you to feel sorry for him at the end. I'm like, he was murdering people. I'm like, fuck that little kid.
Did you guys watch Venom? Did you guys watch Venom: The Last Dance?
Nope.
Yeah, I watched it.
I still haven't seen part 2. Still.
I watched it in the theater. That abomination of an ending.
I didn't know if we watched it or not. I wasn't sure if we watched it. We talked about it.
You guys made me go see the first one in the theater, and then I
refused.
Exactly,
you refused for us, but another show asked you to go, and you're like, "Oh, of course."
I didn't say nothing. Let me get
out of the way, and let me watch whatever you want. Horror Returns. We love you.
I'm just
teasing. I love those guys.
Yeah, well, they like me, so
exactly. Exactly. They don't fucking love me. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Lance. Whatever. No, I'm teasing.
Mr.
It has been a struggle. Even as I'm looking through the app for movies, I didn't hear what you said.
I said Mr. Nuff said in the early days. You had a whole ass other show.
I mean, it's making Rob feel good about himself. No. But it has been a struggle. Even when I'm looking through the app on all the movies that have been released,
it's a bunch of bullshit. There's a whole bunch of weird Korean sex movies.
I'm looking at it now, dog. I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm not missing something.
There's a whole bunch of weird Korean sex movies. There's a bunch of Lifetime movies. There's a whole bunch of Hallmark Christmas movies out of your ass. You got to go through
Hallmark Christmas movies.
So many.
Steve, there was like a whole page. I go to page 7, and it's like all these Christmas movies. I'm like, we should have watched all of these just to watch a review them. There are some horror movies on there that I want to kind of check out.
You guys need to watch Werewolves. I want to get your guys' opinion. It's terrible, trash, shitty, but I need you guys to shit on it and make fun of it.
Is it in HD?
Of course. It's been on digital for weeks.
Okay.
100%.
That doesn't mean it's in.
Did you guys ever watch Red One?
No.
I
don't want to watch it.
It's good.
It looks shitty.
It's not. It was good.
It looks so dumb. I
enjoyed it.
The Rock bothers me right now for some reason. And it's only new Rock. Old Rock is fine. I watched part of the other guys. It was great. But for some reason, new Rock, it irritates me.
Yeah, his shtick is getting kind of tired.
It is, but it wasn't bad, though. Did you guys watch Saturday Night? The Saturday Night Live movie?
No, I wasn't going to watch that.
No,
I'm not.
I did watch
I'm not
a
SNL. I'm not that big of an SNL guy. And 2, I don't really know. That's like the early '80s SNL, so I wouldn't even know.
Did y'all watch Megapolis?
No, I don't want to watch Megapolis.
Francis Ford Coppola.
I watched that movie.
Is that with Robert Pattinson?
It is.
No, it was it Robert. No, it was Kylo Ren, right?
Yeah, it is a whole train wreck. It is a whole train wreck. I don't even.
Yeah, it's up for Razzies. Yeah,
it is. Oh, we should probably go over to Razzies at some point, right?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull that up right now. So just. I was just thinking.
Tell me, fucking Werewolves is on the Razzies because it deserves to be up there. God, I need you guys to watch that.
Collectible news too. I love if we get a chance. I got some collectibles.
Yeah, I got some stuff for the toy box to talk about. So
okay,
I got one thing for the toy box, but I can't talk about it here because it's way too Star Wars centric. It needs to be saved for Star Wars.
What? You got a Star Wars collectible?
I did.
I've never seen that.
I did indeed. Well, it's a Star Wars collectible that fits in very well here.
No, save it for Star
okay. All right. Well, let's get into the toy box then before we get into some of the other news. I picked up 2 things this week. Another AliExpress find, which I'm super excited about. If you have a old Nintendo 64 at home and you're looking at games, just like the thing I got for the Sega Saturn and everything, I got what they're calling the Summer Cart 64. You can actually get this on Amazon. You get it on Amazon, you're paying $100 for it. I got it on AliExpress and I got it for $40. It's got a SD card popped in on the side with every US, European, and Japanese N64 game on there. I was playing it, tested it out today because it just came in today.
What do you play it on? N64?
It's regular N64. Pop it right on into your N64.
So do you enjoy having the emulator cart because it's just easier if you just want to quick play something? But doesn't it take away a little from the whole point of like having the games and being able to put them in and play them and all that? Like, I mean, for the movies, I like picking a movie off the shelf and putting. But then again, I still enjoy going in and picking a streaming service and putting something on an HD too.
So it's both, right? Like I'm not getting rid of my cards.
I guess that's where my question was leading. Is like you're not going to start cutting down on your carts and shit, right? Yeah.
There might be some I dump, right? Like games that I will never play. Like, like Madden, I got in box Madden 64 and Madden 2000 for the 64. Like, I'm not going to play those games. I don't even want to keep those games, So I'm probably going to flip those games to get stuff I want. But like I have Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 1, 2, 3. Those games I'm keeping. That's part of my core library. Just like what I'm going to do with the GameCube, I'm getting what they're called the flippy drive for the GameCube. I think I've already talked about that. And it has an SD card slot where you can actually rip your games into the SD. So you pop it in, it rips your game, it has your game there, and I can keep it on the shelf. So I'm not worried about using it. And I'm going to keep, 75% of my GameCube games, but some of the other ones I have 5 NCAA games, a bunch of Tiger Woods games, Finding Nemo for the GameCube. Like, I don't need that stuff. I don't need that stuff taking up shelf space. But yeah, I'm going to keep all my Marios, all my Zeldas.
I guess if you get everything on an all-in-one cart like that, then you can sort of pare it down, right? Like for me, I don't want to pare down the movies yet exactly because all the shit's not streaming. Randomly,
no, it's not.
Be like I want to watch this, and I'll go to Just Watch, and I'm like, motherfuck, like that is not.
It's not anywhere, yeah.
Fucking anywhere.
You're paying,
we'll even go on the app and we'll look, and it's not there, and I'm like, well, but I have it on VHS,
Agree, and that's why I got this because there's games I want to play just to play, but I don't want to. Number one, I don't want to pay for them. There's $500, $600, $700 games that I'm not going to spend that much to play because they're nonsense games. There's like a Blockbuster. Only release was it Clay Fighter 33 1/3, I think it was, that was only released at Blockbusters. So if you want to play that game, guess what? You have to pay like $1,000 to play that game. I don't need to play that game. Yeah, I don't need to spend $1,000 to get that game. I'll just play it on here, and I'll be okay. I played it, I know about it, and I can move on with my life. But that's what that's for. But what I like about it too is it's a quick upload. They're very good. You could add your own ROMs if you have better ROMs, but everything that I've played so far has been immaculate. It's been perfect. And I also have upscalers for my systems, so they look great on TVs. I even I put most of them on my tube TVs that I have because I have two tube TVs hooked up down here as well. But I like to sometimes switch to the bigger TV if all of us are going to play, Mario Kart or something like that to the bigger TV. And I got an upscaler that upscales everything. So like, it's kind of like perfect for that. It's not, I'm still collecting. I'm still hunting. I still want to get these games. And if I find these games that I really want, I'm going to spend the money on those, but I'm not going to just start buying everything again. Like,
do they have one of those for all of them now? Nintendo,
not everything.
Super Nintendo. No.
There is, and a lot of them are called EverDrives. But see, so the EverDrive is like the first thing that came out. This thing, they made it better, and it's cheaper. The EverDrive, if you go buy an EverDrive, you're gonna get it you're going to be paying $150 for it with proper SD card, and most of them aren't going to come with an SD card preloaded. I'm not one to do that. I don't have the time to rip ROMs off, and I just don't want that. This is, to me, more of a plug and play. But yes, they do for most of the cartridge based stuff. They do. I have a Super Nintendo one coming, so I'm going to test that and see how that goes. So
very good, sweet,
love it. So the other thing I picked it up today because I went to Disney Springs looking for the Green Goblin helmet, and they were sold out. So now I have to order it on Amazon.
The bomb?
Huh?
Did you get the bomb?
No, they were sold out of both, so I'm gonna have to order them both on Amazon.
I came across a couple of those in the wild.
I've seen the bomb too.
But I did get something else that was just released, and I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick. Just gonna turn my camera off.
Turn your camera off.
He's gonna come back on fucking naked with the dimes out.
Gross.
He probably got a fucking Spider-Man.
Putting a helmet on.
He's putting some. Yeah,
I can hear him breathing.
You can hear him. I can breathe him breathing all heavy.
Put it on. Oh, nice.
I got the Daredevil cowl, although my face is now too damn skinny for it. So
that's weird that your face is too skinny for the cowl.
Who made that?
Huh?
Who made that?
Disney. It's part of their Disney props that they have
Does that just sit on the top, or how does that
it opens up a little bit. There's like a spring load thing where you can take it on and off. So it's got like a
Oh, that's cool though.
And it's got pads and stuff.
That is really cool.
It's actually really nice. It's got some weathering to it. It's got.
I didn't even know that existed. I kind of want one of those.
I didn't either. I found that out today, and they were already sold. This was the last one. They already sold out like the whole roll of them. I have the Tesseract and all that kind of stuff. It's from that same line that does these things. And the other cool part of it is it comes with these pads.
Those are like Disney World exclusive things.
Yeah, and so it comes with pads and stuff to put in. You could, Velcro them in and stuff. But it also comes
you got to let me know if you get one, if you come across another one of those, because I'm never gonna get a chance to get one. So you need to let me know. I'll pay you.
It has a display with the Daredevil logo.
That's really awesome.
What's up, New Casherman? What's up?
And just
thank you for watching from Twitch.
It's on the display. Like, look at that.
That's dope. Yeah. That is dope as shit. Like, that's tight.
Well, look, come on, man. You need to let me know when you come across that. How much did that run you?
This was $80.
Let me know the next time you come across that, please, because that's really fucking cool.
It's like, hey, wants one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, put that back on. Put it back on again, because I'm actually like, that shit was tight, though. Like, that thing was pretty tough, man. It just looks big. It looks really big on you, but it looks dope. I love the way it looks.
Yeah, it's got, it's a little, again, it's not leather, so of course it's not, gonna keep it in there, but it's pretty.
It's one of those times where a little's like, damn it, I lost too much weight.
No joke. I looked at that, I'm like, man, kind of am a skeleton now, but
But it's a cool prop though. It's a cool little prop to have on your thing.
Yeah. So it was listed at the store. It was $79.99. So it was a pretty good get. So.
Spider-Man Stan Lee card signed, rare.
That is, and pretty easy to see out of it. All that.
Yeah, it's red. It's a red reflector. Yeah. You guys are all red.
That's tough.
But you can't see my eyes. Like I was having the kids look, and you can't. It's pretty good. But I can see through it just fine, except everything is red. It's like having sunglasses on. So.
I really want one of those. I really need you to let me know if you've come across another one.
Okay. I still have to send Sean's shit out anyway, so
whatever. How much was it?
80.
This is 80.
It was 80. That's not bad either. Holy shit. Good price.
So.
Yeah. I'll wear that shit. I'll go to the grocery store and that motherfucker. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Is a Spider-Man Stan Lee card rare? Depends on what kind of card you gotta.
It looks like he says at the bottom it's like a printed signature. If it's not hand signed, then probably not worth much. But you never know. It depends on the card, the trade that it was in, the fucking year, all that.
Yeah.
Edition, all that.
Tons of stuff. But hey, $10 for it, it's not a bad price.
Yeah, it's not a bad price. It is what it is.
Not these days. So,
what else?
Yeah, so that's all I got for the toy box.
Steve, you got anything?
I got something for Star Geekz, but nothing for you.
All right. Although I don't know if you noticed this, but like, did you know that Diamond Select filed for bankruptcy?
No, it wasn't Diamond Select. It was Diamond Distributors.
The distribution company.
Okay.
So it's the distribution. See, the thing is, Diamond lost over the last couple of years. Lost distribution from Marvel and DC. They went their separate ways because Diamond sucks. Like this Diamond, not Diamond Select. Diamond Distributors.
Heard. Yeah, I've heard.
And they were like making people buy a lot of other things that they weren't going to sell to get the premium products. And so what was happening was like people were stopping ordering Marvel books and things like that. So Marvel went to, I believe it was Penguin distribution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And stuff like that. So Diamond, I mean, good riddance. They screwed themselves over by being a bunch of assholes. So
they were running a monopoly, and then in the ashes of their tomfoolery, you had a couple other distribution companies pop up that are offering better service at a cheaper price. That's what happens.
So Hot Toys is releasing a Reign Carradine Alien Romulus figure.
Does it come with that xenomorph?
But no, it doesn't. But the stand is fucking pretty cool. It got a xenomorph popping out, and I think it's like half of a xenomorph on there.
She looks like a little kid wearing like her dad's clothes,
like weird clothes.
She kind of is, right? Like
she is kind of in this.
Like that's on Hot Toys. That's where the fabric sometimes loses me. Like on super suits, it can work, but when you're trying to do real clothes, like those, that looks like a toddler wearing like big clothes.
It looks like robot chicken.
It's kind of.
See, I like the movie. I will never buy this Hot Toy.
I mean, no, if you're not into alien, but you don't have alien stuff anyway. So like,
I'm just saying, if I had alien stuff, I don't even know if I would go here.
I do like the way that they hide a lot of the joints, with like wrist braces and elbow pads and stuff like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you're into it, I mean, it's cool. I like it. I mean, I'm not a Hot Toys collector, but it's cool. Steve, here you go. The Howling. This is all from Toy Arc, which I do appreciate them. There's a nice howling wolf.
That werewolf. Now that's a fucking werewolf. Come on, Lee Winnell. I know you're going for something different.
Oh, that's who did this last movie?
Yeah, and such strong. I love Upgrade, The Invisible Man. All good. So good.
Now, although we talked about these and you weren't around when we talked about these.
Are these the 1/6 or these the 1/12? 1/6 or 1/12?
These are the 1/6.
1/6. These are the big boys, like your Wolverine and all that.
Yeah, but I get this cap.
I don't like the face sculpt on it, but the wings and the shield are awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
This Daredevil's not 1/6, is it?
I think they're all 1/6.
See the face, see, it just looks weird. Yes, that Daredevil is.
Well, I'm getting that Daredevil for sure. Go back to the cap.
Sam Wilson.
You know what? I don't mind this. I actually like it. I know what you mean, Steve, with the face sculpt, but it's kind of like how it was drawn.
I like the Captain America on the base too. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I like this. I'll get this because I have the other cap. I put it right next to it, and I'll have the two caps.
Yeah, it looks like the number one issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're into this one a little.
I like the base on that with the Daredevil on the base.
There's a one. I think it was Taylor that showed me like there's a 1/12 Daredevil. Oh, I'm getting that Storm. If this is a 1/6, I'm getting this Storm.
This is 1/6. McFarlane Toys. Look at this.
No, McFarlane doesn't do all 1/6. They do 1/6 and 1/12.
No, but these are all on those big ass window boxes. These are.
No, they do have they have the smaller window box ones.
I can tell you after we look at the pictures. I can tell you what they are.
Yeah, this Storm would be.
What you think, Lil? You getting it? No? Yes? No? Maybe?
I don't like.
You know what? I already have a very comic style Thor like
and
this.
That's got a fabric cape. Ugh.
Ugh, really? I didn't even notice that until just now. Huh?
Good call out, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the background. Hold on, go back to the background picture where it has the.
Just print it out.
I don't care, but I like that comic. I like that little comic.
Ooh, the Silver Age comic as the backdrop. That's a hard call. I mean, that is a little shit right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get if this is one. This is of course.
We all knew you were.
I had the comic on the wall right there, so yeah.
Yeah, we all knew you were gonna get this one. We just, we figured.
Look at the Spidey sense. Look at the Spidey sense around the head. Oh, look at the Spidey sense pop around the head.
This better be 1/6. I don't want the 1/12.
I'll let you know after. I'll let you know. It's good. It's cool though.
That is very cool. I like that.
It looks cool by itself, even without the.
I think they are 1/6 because it has the comic in the box. See, this one I don't think it is. This one I don't think it is because you don't see the comic back there. But maybe it is. I don't know. How many damn Spider-Man can they do? I mean, I don't mind. I love Spider-Man.
all McFarlane poses too.
And I have the 300 and the 301 pose, so I'm happy with that. If this is 1/6, I'm taking it. I'm buying all the 1/6. I don't care.
This one?
I believe this one's 1/12.
Okay, 1/12. All right. Still cool though.
Because they already released the Wolverine in 1/12 that matches that one that goes from that comic.
Oh, really? So you have that one too, right?
I didn't buy that one. No, because it's 1/12. I have the Wolverine from Hulk 270?
Okay. Okay, so the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, the Scene, Amazing 302 is
302.
1/10.
Okay, so I'm not gonna get it. 1/10. I'm not getting it.
Captain America is 1/10.
I'm not getting it.
Sam Wilson, 1/10 is
Storm. 1/10.
Nope.
Daredevil 1/10. Dang, they're all 1/10.
All 1/10. The Spider-Man is 1/6.
Which Spider-Man?
The
new black costume,
Okay, so Secret Wars is 1/6. I'm getting Secret Wars.
Secret Wars and Thor.
And Thor. Okay. Those will be the two I get because usually they do 2 released 1/6 scale and then the rest.
I guess you're right. The rest, I see how those two, the Storm or the Thor and the Spidey, come with comic books, and the rest don't. So that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, they'll have comic book stuff on the box.
Damn, they need to come with comic. That Daredevil's so good though, man. Fuck.
They'll come out with it. Wait till the series comes out. There'll be a Daredevil 1/6 one in the next wave. I'm sure of it. Mm-hmm. Especially they'll probably have a Frank Miller one. Yeah, you know what would be awesome if they did the Daredevil Punisher comic from Frank Miller where Punisher shooting at him when they're up close to each other. If they could do one with both, like a diorama display.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Holy shit, that would.
What would be cool is if they put fucking what's his name from the Punisher show? What's his name? John Bernthal. They throw his ass on fucking Battle World in a goddamn War Machine armor that's painted up, and then they release a fucking statue of that. That's what would be cool.
I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Oh, these Arcane ones are nice too.
These are the Arcane Vibe. This is the Arcane Vibe. We already seen
Hot Toys.
Yeah, these are all.
And those Hot Toys are great because they just look animated. They look straight out of the show.
I really do. I kind of really do want these. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know why I want them, but I just want them.
It's just that steampunk thing, man.
It's cool, man. They look cool as shit. Fuck.
Wait until something like this hits live action, Sean.
Yeah, but I don't want live action. I like the animated stuff.
I'm just saying, this whole style will become. It's going to become popular.
These are really cool. I would like to get them if I could, but I'm not rushing to get them. But they are cool though. Hot Toys, Arcane figures, and And that really is it. There's not really much else that we collect that's coming out. There's some Diamond Select pre-orders that are out now. I don't know if you're interested in any of these. Probably not.
No, I mean,
not really into the McFarlane ones. They're cool, but
those Scotty Young ones.
Yeah,
these are the PVC.
That's basically weird.
Well, it's because of the PVC.
Yeah, no, nothing I'm interested. There's nothing that's really good here, to be honest. These little Tron things look kind of cool though.
Yeah, I like the boxes.
Yeah, the box art is cool. That really is it. Nothing major. That was just all.
Wait, they're doing more of those superpowers figures? Those are still a thing?
What? Yeah, but they got like 30 of those fucking things right now.
They won't stop with those.
I kind of wish I would have got a couple of them, but now I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna
these are McFarlane doing these superpower ones. I thought they were remember those ones we had?
Well, McFarlane has the DC brand locked up, and they are not letting it go anytime soon.
Look at those. They got like 20 of those fucking things.
I gotta get that Jay Garrick for Ava. She is obsessed with the fucking Flash now. She's burning through that entire fucking show, and she's got a Flash hoodie now. Like both my children are disowned. She's got the Lamar Jackson coming in. She's wearing a Flash hoodie. Like it's over.
Yeah.
Steve, remember how remember we were collecting the store like these in the Lobo was like expensive as shit to get from a superpowers line?
I just remember being excited to go hunting for action figures. I just don't have that anymore.
No, I don't think.
I look still in the action figure aisle. I'm curious.
I always go down, but you know what? I always go down, and I'm always disappointed. Every store I go in, I walk down the toy aisle. I'm like,
and Walmart, I'm waiting for the Spider-Man 77 Marvel Legend because I am getting that one. I mean, I can't. How do I not get Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man in an action figure? So that's.
I still want to.
Did you ever get the? Did you ever get
Japanese Spider-Man? No.
You never got the robot either, dude, did you?
No,
Leopardon.
Leopardon.
What if Fan Home did a Leopardon model? Would you get that?
Like a build him and he's 3 feet tall.
Yeah,
I would do
all it. LEDs.
Or pay him. Yeah, I would do that.
Did you see a Spider-Man? The Fan Home Spider-Man?
I did, but it's I have a hot toy of that one. So I'm
I know. It's no point. Yeah, they're doing a Darth Vader one too.
I was about to say the Vader one. I was intrigued by. I was like, that's kind of cool because I
big too.
That one. Yeah, it was 28 inches, something like that.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah. I like it.
So
you didn't get nothing for the toy.
Dude,
what
you're gonna be going for a long time. Like. There's a couple things that I have coming out that are, coming, but that's not till for a while. So everything.
So we got any news before we get into the Razzies?
Everything I'm getting it'll be big going forward. There won't be no small stuff anymore. Unless I get some like small toys or something like that.
I was gonna say, what about those Transformers? You gotta finish it.
Dude, there's my fucking hobby shop got a new thing of them, but they're all bullshit ones. I'm like, I'm not gonna get those. Like, I just need like a couple more to finish off the line. So I might just order them off of eBay. They're cheap off of eBay. I'll just get single ones just to finish out the line.
Already open, so you know what they are.
Yeah. It's easier.
I get that.
So. All right, what do we get?
Yeah, DC cast Sinestro for the Lanterns show.
They did.
It's a guy named Ulrich Thompson.
Thompson.
Best known for his role as Kai Proctor in the series Banshee, which we've all seen, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
And the 1998 film, The Celebration, which is a Danish
1998?
Yeah. As well as the 2020 show, The New Pope, which I'm sure you watched a little. Right? It's right up your alley. I don't know. But he looks kind of, he's got like a smarmy face kind of look. So, like, that's cool. Like, that's what you need in the Sinestro, right?
Yeah.
So,
I did like Mark Strong.
I like
he
it.
looks familiar, though.
He does.
Mark Strong was awesome. They dropped the ball on that shit, dude. When he turned yellow in the end credits, I was like, yo, that's really good.
Hello, we got your schedule for Spider-Man or Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Is it not
Oh.
called Freshman Year anymore? They took that away. That's gone.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's just called Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because it's not tied to Tom Holland.
Okay.
This is
I think originally
alternate,
it was, right?
right. Initially, they were gonna do like a Tom Holland year one kind of thing, and then they decided that they're gonna go multiversal with this and kind of like a reimagining. So it's only released for 4 weeks. That's interesting. So 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 3 episodes, 2 episodes. Okay. I prefer that because then I'm done in a month.
I did look like a behind the scenes of it. I mean, it's starting to grow me a little bit. It's not a lot, but I think they went by the original comic book art of who was it? Ditko. Yeah, Ditko's art. And that kind of intrigued me a little bit. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I see how they did that. It just, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta watch it. I heard the reviews are pretty good. The early reviews and reactions of this new Spider-Man cartoon brings you back to the old Saturday morning cartoon style stuff. So that's what they said anyway.
I like these titles because some of these titles are those comics in that early Silver Age.
Yeah,
like if this be my destiny,
fucking dope as shit. I like that Amazing Fantasy episode 1.
Well, that's
cool.
That's the dream that I'll never get. Secret Identity Crisis. I like this. This is good. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm, of course, I'm all in. So, shocker.
But I'll watch it too. So we'll talk. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
What
Steve,
else
you gonna watch them?
I saw something.
Let me change my name to Lance. Steve, will you watch this for the horror return?
Of course. Fuck yeah. Because we'll be talking about something horror related, not an animated Spider-Man show. But
yikes.
Oh, what a dick.
I don't even watch the animated Star Wars stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't watched What If yet. I just don't know.
Do not watch it. It's trash. It is complete fucking trash. I'm telling you right now, it's trash. The reviews on it are trash. It's garbage. Like for the last season, they shouldn't have did their. I think they lost the writer for the first 2 seasons. That she didn't come back. So it's not really that great. But yeah.
I'll probably check it, especially if Sean, if you vouch for the animation on the show, I'll definitely check it out. So.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Like we'll talk about it. James Gunn posted a new first look of Supergirl, I guess, but she's just sitting in a chair. So I don't know what that means.
I mean, just production started. It's just a
It's like a welcome to production. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
With her logo.
Yeah, is the logo any different? Can you zoom in on that?
No, it's not. Can you see it?
It's not, but it's just black and white.
I can't.
Or yeah, black and red. Sorry.
I can see it, but it's just not big. It's like
it's the same. I think it's almost virtually the same
it's
logo.
It's literally the same logo. There's nothing different about it.
No, yeah. It's pretty much the same,
yeah. I mean, we gotta see more stills of it and see how it goes.
We'll see. Yeah.
Well, we're only but 2 weeks away from a whole shit ton of trailers dropping. So,
are we?
Super Bowl? 3 weeks.
Oh shit! Super Bowl. Yeah. Remember last year?
2 weeks because there's a week off. Next week is tomorrow's a championship game. Then next week's the Pro Bowl. Then it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we'll get.
We're gonna get another Superman trailer. We're gonna get a
Superman, Fantastic Four,
Jurassic
Thunderbolts, Jurassic Park.
Last year we just got. What did we get last year? We got Deadpool and Wolverine was the big one, but I forget what else we got.
I don't remember what else came out.
Trying to think of what else is hitting. I mean, there's gonna be some animated movies, but the Elio is coming out, and there's another one.
Oh, so if we do, I wonder, are we gonna do Sports Geeks for the Super Bowl? Because then we can watch all the trailers at the same time. It's gonna be awesome. You're like, oh maybe. Shit.
It'll be a boring game, whoever it is.
They're doing a new Labyrinth movie.
I saw. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
The same guy that did Nosferatu, but then he's also doing a werewolf movie. I'm like, which one's the real? And is he gonna finally do a good werewolf movie? Can we get a good one? Let me get one. Let me get a good one.
Is it called Werewolf?
Yeah, like he lost a couple of letters in there.
Robert Eggers to reteam with Focus Features.
Keep teasing Pacino with Sports Geeks. He's like, we have thoughts.
We're gonna give our championship pick at the end of the show.
I'll tell you who I'm rooting for. I'll tell you that.
Steve, Werewolf.
So
Robert Eggers.
13th century werewolf movie. What I like, so Robert Eggers hates the constraints of like modern technology. Like he's like, I could never make a movie with like cell phones and cars. It's like it ruins storytelling. So that's why all his movies are. He did The Northman, The Vivitch. He did Nosferatu, no phones. So,
I mean, if that's how the werewolf is gonna look up in that top picture, then
oh yeah, you saw it. Go back down to the bottom.
It won't.
There he is. There's right there.
Right there.
There he is. Yeah, that's there he is. That's the there. Yeah.
All right, we could get that off the screen. That's horrible. So. All right.
Well,
let's go over the Razzies.
Hold on, really quick. I saw something somewhere that said, Sean, maybe you could look it up. The Blockbuster is coming back. Blockbuster has filed a trademark. They're coming back, but they're coming back as a like arcade / restaurant /
yeah, it's gonna be
thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a Dave and Buster's or a fucking yeah.
That sounds fucking cool to me. I want.
Yeah, it'll be in one city, and
but it's gonna cost you $100 a person to get in there.
True, I guess. I guess I have my own, so I don't really need to.
Yeah, it'll be in one city. It won't be in like multiple cities. It'll be in one place.
It's like coming soon to Des Moines. Like,
yeah, some weird random place in the middle of nowhere.
It's in the middle of fucking Iowa. I guess
coming soon to Hayes, Kansas. You're like, what the fuck?
Twinkies, Red Lobster.
My ex.
That's a good one.
What you got for the Razzies, Lou?
All right, so worst picture. This is gonna be a tough battle here. So you have Borderlands.
Do you have a list?
I do have the list.
Can you bring it up?
Borderlands, Joker, Madam Web, Megalopolis, and Reagan. Worst director, S.J. Clarkson for Madam Web, Francis Ford Coppola for Megalopolis, Todd Phillips for Joker, Eli Roth for Borderlands, and Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted. They didn't like Unfrosted, I'll tell you that. Nominees for the worst actor: Jack Black in Dear Santa as Santa Claus, Zachary Levi in Harold and the Purple Crayon, Joaquin Phoenix for the Joker. How do you win the Oscar for the same character and then the Razzie for the same character? That's fucked up. If he wins the fucking Razzie for that fucking that would be insane, right?
Yo, wait a second. Like Zachary Levi, he's such a fucking goober, right? Like there's like something about him that like I see him and everything I see, I'm just like it feels like he thinks that he should be much bigger than he is or something.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, he's come out and said that he should have the career that Chris Evans has had.
Yeah, he says that.
And he's blaming it now on liberal and all that kind of stuff, because he's conservative. And I'm like, okay. No, the movies you're in sucked. Like,
yeah.
Though, I mean, Shazam,
like, I enjoyed Shazam.
The first Shazam was good. It was really good.
Right.
That second one
I enjoyed
was
Shazam.
abysmal. That second one was
Garbage.
Remember when that kid died at the end and they buried him in the park? Because that's what people do.
Yeah.
I mean,
in the middle of a football field or some
holy
shit like
fucking
that. Like,
shit.
what? Crazy.
So, and then you got Dennis Quaid as Reagan, and Jerry Seinfeld in Unfrosted. And I can see that. Unfrosted was just a very,
meh movie.
I never saw it. I don't know.
Kate Blanchett in Borderlands, Bryce Dallas Howard in Argyle, Dakota Johnson in Madam Web. I mean, she probably should win it.
It's gotta go to her. She's just so she doesn't. Yeah. She's just so deadpan.
Who?
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And
you saw Madam Web.
Oh,
every line is just like, I don't know what's going on. These are my people. I don't know. We gotta go that way. It's just like, what the.
So this is also the trifecta for or not trifecta, the double whammy for Jack Black, because he's also worst supporting actor for Claptrap in Borderlands.
Could you imagine if you won worst actor, worst supporting actor, and your movie you were in won worst movie all in 1 year? Oof.
Kevin Hart also for Borderlands, Shia LaBeouf for Megalopolis, Tahar Rahim for Madam Web.
The bad guy, he was terrible. He didn't say one word on screen. It was all ADR.
No, because it was all dubbed. It was all ADR.
Yo, hold up. This last one, John Voight. Yo, you have got to watch this scene from Megalopolis. He pulls out his dick and then pulls out a bow and arrow and shoots Aubrey Plaza in the heart. It was so fucking weird. It didn't make
want to see that. Why do I need to see that? I'm sorry that you saw that.
Don't. Like, it was so weird. I was like, what am I watching?
Well, but I love it here that John Voight, again, just like Jack Black, he's nominated as worst supporting actor for 2 movies. It's not just Megapolis, it's Megapolis and Reagan.
Oh no, Shadowland
and Shadowland and Strangers. Like,
he's got a lot. He's been shitty in a lot of things.
Sucked in everything you did this year.
He's like 90. Like, he's like, I think it might be time, man.
Worst supporting actress, Ariana DeBois from Argyle and Kraven the Hunter.
No, I got it. FKA Twigs on The Crow. Easily.
Yeah. Yep. Amy Schumer in Unfrosted. She was terrible in that movie.
Yeah.
Emma Roberts in Madam Web.
Emma Roberts wasn't terrible. She didn't have anything to do. She was pregnant for like 5 minutes in that movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they just had to find somebody.
But did you guys did either of you two watch The Crow yet?
No.
Why?
I don't plan on ever watching The Crow.
We need to talk about it. We need to share in our irritation at how terrible that movie is, so that you could be like, yes, FKA Twigs.
Venom. watch Venom Last Dance.
Yeah,
I'll watch Venom the Last Dance if you watch The Crow.
I don't need to do that.
Watch Wicked.
I'll watch Wicked if you watch
Werewolves.
You should just watch Werewolves. That shit's gonna be funny as fuck.
I'm gonna watch
Sean, I already went over the directors, so you can keep going.
Okay. FKA Twigs for the Crow too.
Yeah, Steve said that because he's excited.
I'm on that director list. I'm putting Francis Ford Coppola, dog. I'm sorry.
Worst screen combo. Look at this. Any 2 obnoxious characters, especially Jack Black in Borderlands, like any 2 unfunny comedic actors in Unfrosted. Wow. The entire cast of Megapolis. I mean, they're just burning everybody down here.
Damn.
Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, Dennis Quaid, and Penelope Ann Miller.
The screen combo fucking panel does not give a fuck. They're like, fuck all of you.
Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel: The Crow, Joker, Kraven, Mufasa. That's made like $700 million, but okay. I mean, I haven't seen it, but Rebel Moon 2.
I have no interest in seeing Mufasa. Those Rebel Moons, those are such garbage.
Trash. Yo.
Rebel Moon.
And then like the extended editions are so much longer. Nothing really different happens, but like robots have tits and there's like some sex scenes and there's some blood, but that's it. But like I thought maybe like, oh, maybe the director's cut's gonna be like, Justice League. It's gonna be like a whole different movie. No, not really.
Nothing.
Worst screenplay. We had
Joker,
all the same.
Craven, Madam Web, Megapolis, Reagan. Yep. So I mean,
You
that's
watch Craven
basically. Yet? No, not yet, because I was gonna watch it on the app.
Yeah, I watched Craven.
Yeah, you guys talked about it because you guys talked about the worst stuff. Shit. I can't wait to see it. Don't worry, I'll see it soon. Before next week's episode, I will watch Craven. So, because I need to see how terrible that movie was. So, there you go. The Razzies for 2024. A lot of Drek. And a lot of hate for Borderlands and Unfrosted and Joker. And
all trash. All of those trash.
I mean, Joker and Borderlands got 7 Razzie. No, sorry. Joker got 7 Razzie nominations. Borderlands, Madam Web, Megalopolis, and Reagan got 6. So
I don't think Joaquin Phoenix even liked fucking Joker. Like, I think he walked out in one of those premieres. He was like, "Oh, this looks terrible." Like, I think he just walked out. I'm pretty sure because it wasn't the same. You made it a musical. Like, why?
Well, and not even that. You ruined the story, right? Like you took 2 movies to tell us a story about the Joker, but it's not the Joker.
Yep. So
like, what the hell? And I'm sorry if I spoiled it for those people, but he's not the Joker.
Agreed.
A few trailers came out this week also that were pretty cool and of note. Sean, you mentioned one of them. You texted it to us, was Until Dawn, which is a video game I played. I don't know if it's a video game either of you two played, but that game. Did you watch that trailer?
Yo, Steve.
I'm supposed to watch everything that Sean sends me, so yes, I watched it. You got so mad today, and I did watch that.
Yeah, Steve. I'm in.
So I heard, I've heard some gripes, heard that it's controversial for some people because of the dying and then, kind of the time loop aspect that they're showing off in the trailer, because that's not, and I'm like, well, technically, no, that's not necessarily an aspect of that game. You do die and have to start over, have to go back, it happens. So it makes sense to me. I mean, I don't really find that much complaint with it. And it's been a really long time since I played the first Until Dawn. I mean, that came out in like 2008 or something. So
the movie looks
good.
On
the PlayStation 3. So and I'm not sure if there was a way for it to be different monsters and stuff, but I thought that was awesome. Like every time they die and come back, it's a different genre of horror.
Yeah,
like,
that's
awesome.
I'm like, oh, this shit is tight. Like, I'm like,
but I hope I don't get like a bunch of time in the zombie and like very little bit of time in the werewolf.
Right.
Time with like the weird hillbillies and then a little bit of time with the murderous unicorn. Like give you some cool shit for.
I'm about to get so fucking cool though. I'm like, yo, this premise is dope as shit. Like, I can't wait to see this movie. I'm going to see this movie. Like, I'm in.
Yeah, Until Dawn looks awesome.
When does it come out again?
I don't remember.
They give a release date?
I'm sure they did, but I don't have the trailer pulled up in front of me. But
yeah, that's right.
One of the other ones that came out was The Monkey released a new trailer this week. That kind of
Alex has been talking about this damn thing for like a hot minute. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Did you watch it? Like the Rube Goldberg aspect where like the monkey just starts banging the drum and like fucking crazy shit happens and people die in terrible ways.
I always thought it happened like that anyway in the original movie. I always thought like it was just like clap, 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 and then bad stuff happens. Is that am I crazy?
I don't remember.
There was a monkey.
There was a monkey. Well, Monkey Shines, the movie, didn't even have one of those things in it. There was like an actual monkey and like a paralyzed guy. And like the monkey got like jealous of like the paralyzed guy's girlfriend.
I know what you're talking about, Sean. It's not the same.
It was an 80s movie, right? Hello? I know I ain't crazy.
No,
with the toy monkey.
It's a movie, and on the cover was that.
No, not Monkey Shines, but yeah. But there was another 80s movie with the toy monkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
swear the monkey looks great.
The Devil's Gift? Is that what that was?
Might have been.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh no. It was Monkey Shines that had it. It was on the poster.
Yeah.
But there was one with that toy in the movie.
There was. I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Well, I don't remember that toy killing people. I just remember that toy in the movie.
Yeah.
Either way, this trailer looks great. And then the last trailer that I remember coming out was The Drop. Did you see that one? The trailer called The Drop.
That one?
No.
It's like this lady's like going on a date, and she's at the table with the date, and like she starts getting airdropped these like memes, and it's like one's like, I'm about to ruin your night, and the next one's like, check your security cameras or some shit, and she looks at her security cameras, and there's like a masked killer in her house, and there's like a whole bunch, like the trailer like almost starts off like the first half of it's like a romantic comedy, and then shit escalates quick. Like towards the end, like she's like flying out of the window of this high-rise building, holding onto a fucking tablecloth. It's like, what the fuck? It looks awesome. So, The Drop.
Then there's a movie with Daisy Ridley called The Cleaner. No.
I don't know about that one.
It's like Die Hard, but not Die Hard. It don't make any sense. It looks stupid.
So Daisy Ridley's like like cleaning toilets or like
she cleans windows. No, she cleans windows.
She's just cleaning windows, and then
she's an ex-military person.
Okay, yeah, she's got a troubled past. You know, her whole unit died or some shit, and terrorists hit the building.
Oh yeah,
and they don't know she's there, and she's got to like fuck some people up with a squeegee and shit. Like,
yeah.
She's like,
it is exactly Die Hard.
It's Die Hard.
It's Die Hard. Like what?
Yeah, but Die Hard's cool. I wouldn't mind seeing like another Die Hard.
Watch the trailer. Well, we'll watch the trailer after.
It's not like Die Hard, like because even Die Hard kept doing Die Hard and they got bad at it. Like the last two Die Hards weren't very good.
But there's a lot of movies that just take the formula of Die Hard, right? Like just like put somebody in the middle of something.
Speed was Die Hard.
Yeah, on a bus.
Yeah, but Speed was cool.
Speed was awesome. Speed 2 wasn't good, but Speed 1 was great.
I actually like Speed 2.
Shut up.
I did.
No, you don't.
Sandra.
I did like Speed 2.
No.
I did like it. I kind of liked it.
With Jason Patrick.
Yeah,
Willem Dafoe.
I kind of liked it.
And the cruise ship. When the cruise ship crashes into that city at the end, that's some good shit.
I liked the movie. It wasn't bad. Like I like Speed 2. I'm sorry. I just like Speed 2. I don't know why.
I forgive a lot more bad movies nowadays after seeing so much Drek that we've watched that it's like, you know, back then that wasn't that bad. You know, so. All right, well, I guess one last thing to talk about is we watched a short film called Joker's Wild.
We did.
Do we want to talk about the Joker with David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown playing the Joker, sending in his tape to James Gunn to cast him as the Joker for the DCU?
I'm gonna say I don't like this Joker. It's too much chin, too much nose.
Well, yeah, I mean,
if I'm gonna get a Joker, I'd rather just have, you know, it don't gotta be Heath Ledger's Joker, but like, it just doesn't need to be over cartoony looking. I'm just not a fan of it. Like, I'm just not it's cool, but you know, not
understood. Yeah. They were going very comic book, very
I don't need that.
Very. It almost looks like he's wearing a mask, like a mask. But maybe Maybe that is like maybe he takes that off and it's all fucked up. I don't know.
So Steve, how did you feel about him gutting a Robin?
Well, it's okay, I guess. It's not how he does it in the books, right? He blows them up, but
yeah,
it's like a Terrifier version, you know. And I like this. I actually was kind of like paying attention to their little version of Jason Todd with the leather jacket and stuff, and I thought that was kind of a cool. This to me, it just felt more like a, like you said, like a audition, like a, this is what we can do with nothing. What could you do with this character? Because David R. Thornton has a lot of street cred now with the nerd community. Horror, everybody in horror knows him, and that has bled through into every other aspect of the nerd culture. So,
would you guys want to see this type of Joker in a Batman movie?
No,
a murderous Joker that is. I
mean, basically, I want a good Joker, but I just don't want to see this kind of Joker.
I'm not saying with the face, Sean. Like they could do whatever they want, but like this over the top
attitude
where he's got this attitude where he's actually stabbing and gutting people.
Well, so like, in this one,
he's murderous and bloody.
He's more, he's more unhinged that way, but he's also more cartoony. Like he's more extravagant and kind of wacky, and that almost is more like he's like a murderous rated R version of like Jack Nicholson's Joker. But it's not.
And he did drop the line about the toys, so
I guess I hadn't really thought about what I wanted another version of the Joker to be.
I never thought about it either, to be honest.
Really, until you just asked, like, well, what kind of version do you want? Do you want this kind of? Because I don't know if I want this. I don't really feel like I do. I don't want a dirty, grimy, like. But then I don't want like a fucking surgeon, clean, pristine Joker either. I don't know. Like you pose a good.
To me, it seems like DC wants to skate around the Joker in movies because of this last Joker. So I don't expect anything from a Joker anytime soon. You know.
Well, I mean, especially if they're going brave and bold and Damian, like
I don't think they're going to go Joker.
I don't think Joker is going to be a part of that. It'll probably be more of the League of Assassins,
Court of Owls, shit like that,
Court of Owls or something like that.
Yeah. I don't expect to see a Joker no time soon. I'm gonna be honest. It'd be nice, like the Batman probably might do it, but I don't know how I feel about the Batman. Like, I like the Batman. I do. Like, I thought it was great, but like, I just don't know because there's no supernatural Batman. You know, it's not like supernatural characters kind of Batman. So we're not getting that. But from James Gunn's version, we are getting more.
We are because we're getting
Clayface. Well, I think isn't that more? Is that the new Batman world? I don't even know.
I have no idea. Nobody knows. I don't know
either. Because the Clayface that I know is the giant fucking monster. And like he can perform, like he can make himself look like other people, but the giant monster can suffocate and fucking grow an axe and all kind of cool shit.
Yeah, he's like the Sandman.
So yeah, that's the kind of Clayface I want to see in a Batman movie. I want to see Arkham, like Ed said, I want to see Arkham video game kind of Batman. Like Brave and the Bold, I think that's where we're going, because if it's going to be Superman's world, we're going to get supernatural characters. So we'll get a Killer Croc that's a fucking monster, or you know, different kind of characters and shit. So like I think I can't wait to see how that world develops, and then I can base everything off of that. You know,
you know, like watching this, like and I don't know if David Howard Thornton would be the best to play the Joker, although I didn't mind his laugh.
I liked him, but I just don't know.
Well, and again, this is a super low budget, right? We're used to him in super low. Sean comes back with.
I'm always just blown away, Sean. She came back hiding nothing. All you did is draw more attention to yourself.
I did, but I didn't. I didn't want to show you how I smoked it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So, but I would like a more murderous Joker. I would like to see, and we saw a little bit of that with Heath Ledger, right? Like Heath Ledger put that pencil in the dude's eye, but that was
probably the best Joker I've ever seen. Like literally, hands down.
He is.
Jack was great,
but at the same time, we never really got. You got scenes with Heath Ledger's Joker doing stuff, but you never.
You never went to the next level.
You never got. Yeah, you never got like story with him. You never, and I think that's part of like the allure of that character. He was very mysterious the whole movie, and it was the point of it. And I get that, but you never got enough.
More.
You never got, you needed more meat on that to make that character more fleshed out.
It would have been new. It would have been nice to see him in a Batman 2 or some shit like what I mean.
Of course, he still, he still has he still has probably the best Joker performance of all time. We're not gonna knock that down, but as a fleshed out character, not so much.
Now,
it's like.
Now, let me ask you a question though. How did you feel about whatchamacallit's Joker? What the hell is that boy's name? From
Jared Leto?
Yeah, Jared Leto's Joker.
I
didn't mind his Joker. After looking at it again, I didn't mind it.
I feel like it's almost unfair to it sucks. It sucks. The version that we got of that movie, it's garbage because I can't tell what is going on with that guy. It's
we need
back and forth. Like the editing was all over the place. I didn't, but I feel like there was a story in there. I feel like there's a character in there that got edited away somehow.
Yeah, because watching him in Batman v Superman at the end, and he was in that end credit scene with the fucking the
bulletproof vest covered in bloody fucking badges.
I was like, what story is that? Like, I want to see that story. Like, there had to be so much more to that fucking character, dude. It just did not get the love that it should have gotten. Fucking stupid. But anyway.
And then you got Barry Keoghan's Joker in the Batman. That looks like a weird leper.
It's like an amalgamation of like Heath Ledger because he had all the scars over his face and everything. And like
that wasn't a Joker.
I kind of.
And that's why I'm like, I don't want James Gunn to have him be the Batman of the DC is like, because I don't want that Joker, and I really don't want this realistic. I don't want this Batman. I want more fantastical for the DC.
I don't think we're gonna get that Batman. I think because again, fantastical Batman in the Superman movie, I think is Batman. That's Brave and the Bold Batman. I think we're gonna get.
I need Reacher. I need Alan Richardson.
I don't give a fuck who they make at this point.
That's what I need.
Big.
That's what I need.
Big. And the fact that like
he's gonna stand next to David Corenswet and he's gonna dwarf that man. It's gonna be awesome.
And Steve, I totally get it. I totally understand it. I see it as well. But then it's like he's gonna be so huge as Bruce Wayne. And then you see the same figure as Batman. It's just like the Ben Affleck face. Like, how do you not realize that that's Batman? Like, you're on mute, Steve. You're on mute.
That's not gonna.
That's how it is in the comics. That's how it is in the cartoons. That's how it is everywhere. It's a giant fucking man.
Yeah,
walking around.
He's the only giant man in Gotham.
Whenever he's not there, the giant Batman is around. It's like I wonder who it could be.
That Batman signing for Brave and the Bold is gonna be a fucking hitter, dude. Like it's either gonna be I mean, we all felt weird when Affleck got Batman, but then he showed up as Batman. Like he showed out. So I'm not mad at his Batman. I'm curious though, when they cast this Batman, like what is it gonna be? Like, is it gonna be hype or is this gonna be we'll see. I'm because when you get that first look like, oh, this motherfucker's Batman, like
I don't know, like it's are they gonna cast some dude that we know that we are excited about? Or are they gonna cast some fucking waifish British guy that I've never seen before? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna say the latter because that's what they've been doing, right? like everybody. Even when Christian Bale got the role, like he coming off American Psycho and a few other things, like he wasn't like the big name. Affleck was probably the only big name outside of Keaton, and then Keaton got not George Clooney, but
I was excited for Val Kilmer when they cast Val Kilmer. I was like, oh,
I like Val Kilmer's Batman. I didn't have a problem with Val Kilmer's Batman.
Who's the worst Batman? Who's the worst?
Well, it's George Clooney, but those are live action cartoons.
Is it because of the movie or how he did it?
No, hands down, he was terrible as Batman.
Okay.
Will you join me?
Listen, you want to know why George?
Which is funny because terrible? That's the one they brought back in the Flash, because right? Like
George Clooney's Batman masked nothing. He just talked the same. Like every other Batman, at least was like, rah, rah, rah. But George Clooney was like, "Hi, I'm Batman. Also, Bruce Wayne. Yeah. Here's my card." Like,
yeah. Hello. Oh,
terrible.
Never leave home without.
Will you join me, Robin? Will you join me, brother? What?
But they.
Spoil Rotten says Val Kilmer is the best Batman.
Val Kilmer shit was dope, man. I fuck with Val Kilmer, man.
Val Kilmer was all right. Batman Forever, and even Batman and Robin to a small extent are guilty pleasures because they're live action cartoons. They're silly. They have cartoon noises when people get punched. You know, it's like whoa. There's wacky cartoon sounds.
I like Jim Carrey's Riddler. Like I actually really enjoyed that Riddler.
He did have a big cod piece when he was in that suit, though.
George Clooney's head tilt gave him away. But you know what George Clooney was? George Clooney was the only Bruce Wayne where people would be talking. They'd be like having like a whole scene, and then they would leave, and George Clooney would fucking pop out of the shadows in a black trench coat and say some shit and walk off. You're like, damn, I didn't see him the whole time. Like, he plays a good brooding Bruce Wayne. George Clooney, best Bruce Wayne, worst Batman. So that's what you have to do.
Whoa,
who is the best Bruce Wayne and who's the best Batman? Worst Bruce Wayne, worst Batman.
Keaton was the best Bruce Wayne.
How so?
I like Keaton.
You want to get nuts?
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Come on, man.
Keaton's.
I don't know if it's weird. I think Keaton, like, overall was my favorite, but
he's my favorite.
The best Bruce Wayne, like I don't know.
Well, now you got Pattinson.
Affleck's Bruce Wayne wasn't bad. It's not bad. I don't know.
Affleck's Bruce Wayne got to do a lot more as Bruce Wayne doing Batman stuff.
He did. Because in Batman v Superman,
you know?
Yo, when that scene in Batman v Superman, when he was running down when he was in the car trying to get through that shit, and then he like stopped and looked at fucking Superman come, like I love that scene. Like I still like that scene.
Well, even in Justice League when he's like fucking recruiting the Flash and all the other shit, you know, like he's always doing stuff. He's got more to do. You know, like Keaton's Bruce Wayne like got to like ride around with his sunglasses on and like drop flowers off and like go to meetings and that's about it. And then do some Batman stuff. But
I mean, Ben Affleck was a really great Batman, dog. Like
James, I'm suffering from that recentitis, but like Ben Affleck to me is I feel it's criminal that we didn't get solo Batman movie as with Ben Affleck facing off against Joe, what's his name? What's his last name? Joe Manganiello's fucking Deathstroke. Come on, man.
I wanted to see that. Like, I wanted to see that. We got
the
none
script
of that.
Was written. The storyboards were done. The cast was set. And it all faded away. In favor of Robert Pattinson and Andy Serkis.
I like Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne. You know, you saw him going out being a playboy. You saw him brooding. You saw him.
I don't like that being
Bruce Wayne.
He had a really great. I loved Bruce Wayne's story in the Nolan movies. In Batman Begins, the Bruce Wayne story in Batman Begins is fantastic. It's the best Bruce Wayne development we've gotten. But then everything he does after that is suspect and questionable.
Stupid. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like any of those fucking Batmans. I don't like.
Come on,
I like the Ledger. I like the Ledger. That was probably the best. I just don't like it. I don't like
Batman Begins rules. Dark Knight is fucking legendary, but boy, the Dark Knight Rises
was crap. I hate that movie.
I do not like that movie. There's plot holes big enough to drive that big ass stupid plane he gets in that movie through.
Oh man. What the fuck? Stupid.
Like the best is when he's like
Batman, animated Batman.
No,
of course.
The crazy part is I remember watching the trailer for Dark Knight Rises, and I swore to God I thought fucking Bane like grew big, because in the trailer Batman was like on the ground and like you could see somebody walking at him. I was like, oh shit, Bane got big in this one. No, none of that. Like, no.
He's just a slightly better fighter than an out of shape older Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
You know,
stupid.
I love when like when he's on the roof and Selena Kyle like leaves and he's like, that's how that feels. But like he's by himself, so like, why are you talking like that? You know what I mean? Like,
because he's got a dual personality.
Or he's like, he's like, Alfred, I need this, and I'm like, Alfred fucking knows who you are, dog. You don't gotta use the voice.
But it's always been like that, though. It's not. That's never.
But that's why I liked Ben Affleck had the voice modulator. That made the most sense. You just turn it on and disguises your voice.
I agree.
Oh shit, David Cornsworth's taller than that. See, I'm just making wild comments and statements.
I always thought Superman was taller than Batman
without looking at stats. So I don't know.
I always thought Superman was taller than Batman anyway.
Well, he should be.
Should be.
Yeah, I think so. Superman is taller than Batman, so that I'm fine with that.
But
Cornsweat might be taller.
Like a brick shit house.
As Batman needs to be to fight Clayface and a Bane that can venom out and fear toxins and go toe to toe with metahumans. Alan Richardson.
It's just weird seeing his career. Like he was Aquaman in Smallville. And then he
was Raphael.
The Ninja Turtles, yeah. And then he was Hawk in Titans. Then he was in that football show that I never watched. And then now he's just gotten so big. Like I remember him as Aquaman, and I'm like, oh, he's a big dude, muscular, but like he's now like just ridiculous as Reacher. I was like,
because Reacher,
I was watching an episode, and I'm like, he's so big.
Have you watched that?
Yeah, I haven't watched all of it, but I started watching it.
Man, that's a good show.
Reacher's great.
It's basically Batman.
Yeah, basically it's Batman.
It's like Batman on a budget. Like it's like
Batman
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, it's like if Bruce Wayne had no money, he'd be doing this. He'd be beating the brakes off of people. He'd be beating the brakes off of people with some boots. You know what I mean? In his bare ass hands.
Boots.
With his boots.
Batman is 6'2". And Superman,
I'm gonna say 6'6".
Oh, you think so? No
Jordan's Superman, so why not?
Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking at the superhero database. Never gives you accurate shit.
Of course not.
You know what I don't want?
Superman 6'3".
So with the ears, Batman is a little bit taller.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, if you want to count that, but yeah.
So
James is asking if you saw the trailer for Reacher season 3.
I'm sure I have.
Yes. I did.
Was that the trailer where they're eating food and he beats the shit out of that guy?
I think
probably.
So. Yeah.
It sounds like something that would happen in a Reacher trailer.
In Reacher,
they're all sitting around a table eating, and this guy's gonna go like assault this woman, and Reacher just kicks the shit out of him while sitting down.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
about right.
That's about right.
But for the DCU's Joker, going back to that, what I don't want is any sort of play on like the Mark Hamill, like slightly British accent that he does. Like leave that for him, because if you try to emulate that, you're just gonna, it's gonna be too close. They have to do a spin, but it's weird because you almost have to try to do a play on a Joker voice. Everybody has their own. their own take on it. The one I didn't like the most was in Under the Hood. Batman Under the Hood.
Under the Red Hood?
Yeah, that was when Bender, the guy that does Bender, Joe, I don't remember. I don't
remember that.
The guy that plays Bender on Futurama, he did the voice. And it was just too low. It was too baritone for the Joker for me. So
I'm going to go back to that question as well. I do like this murderous Joker. I want to see him go to this because he needs to get Batman to get that opposite, right? Like in the movies and stuff, we've seen it, but it hasn't been, it hasn't been to this extreme.
If we're not going for as dark of a Batman, if they're going to lighten him up, which they are, if they're going to introduce a Bat family, he's going to have some sort of more lightness to him. He's not going to be the lone wolf.
But I do want this murderous style. Like I do, because we do need to see him that he would have murdered one of the Robins, right? Like
if you have Bat family. Right, but if you have that lightness, having that murderous Joker, that dichotomy would be even better, I think. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. And could David Howard Thornton pull it off? I don't know. Maybe.
But
what's his crazy name? Mannerisms.
His name threw his name into the hat too, so it's hard. The villain of all movies right now, Bill Skarsgård, has said he's like, they asked him in an interview and he said he's like, I have a really cool Joker take in me. I think. I'm just like, oh man.
Really, he was Pennywise, and now
God, I could I would forgive the sins.
I was gonna say, but he was the Crow.
I could forget the sins of the Crow. I won't forgive them, but I'll forget them.
Okay. But if he tries to give us that Crow as the Joker, then
he ain't gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna.
That motherfucker's gonna bring a really good Joker to the table if he fucking gets that job. I'm telling you right now. Like
and he's got a contract with Warner Brothers, right? So I'm sure like he's already in.
And the director of the Batman movie is Andy Muschietti, who surprisingly enough directed it.
Pennywise. Yeah.
Oh, so he's got the job already. We might as well just say he got it. He got it, but we don't know what the Brave and the Bold is going to be anyway. So who knows?
But Andy Muschietti is also in my little doghouse too, because that motherfucker had some nerve. Did you hear what he said?
No.
He said one of the problems with the Flash movie and why it failed was because that it just there's a lot of people out there that just don't care about the character of the Flash. And I was like, huh?
That's not true. It had what a 9-year series that
you got to bring. Yeah, you just got to bring a Barry Allen.
Whoa,
fucking real Barry Allen.
You got to bring not a shitty movie.
Nobody cared for your version of Barry Allen after the initial introduction, because like his initial introduction, I liked.
Nobody cared. That suit was terrible looking.
The suit was garbage.
The way he ran was stupid.
The CGI was all over the place.
Yeah, his run was so terrible.
So, his like swim run, it was so dumb.
When they said
like an ice skater.
when they first they said it was from like to emulate speed skating, and I'm like, I get it, but also dumb. Like also, like I get it, like it's gonna be my thing. I'm gonna do like running like this.
I would have rather seen fucking Sheldon doing it as fucking Flash
for real, dog. Like I ain't never like why would you like didn't you watch the TV show? Like the TV show's Flash was way better. Like
it was fine when he was just moving really fast and you didn't have to see it, but whenever they went where you could see what he was doing, it's like
dude.
God.
Yeah, you saw Quicksilver, right? You saw Quicksilver in Days of Future Past running.
Dude, did you even go watch that terrible Marvel movie? What's that one that we hate?
Eternals.
I couldn't remember.
She was dope. She was dope as shit.
Running shit looks great.
Her speed sure was fucking amazing. Like I love that shit. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Her speed shit was really good. Like very well done. But man,
well, they had
talking
the
about
speed
what?
ship. They had the speed ship. It right in Superman in Man of Steel.
They did,
Oh,
right?
okay. Well, maybe Andy Muschietti didn't say. See, there you go. Fate is calling me on my shit. I'm just throwing out. But again, don't take anything we say here like we're just talking shit.
Gospel. We're just talking.
We're not. This isn't a news source. We're just bullshitting. This is water cooler talk. But thank you. I will agree to be corrected.
It doesn't matter. He made a
It doesn't matter.
movie.
It does matter. Though.
The suit was, and it had all the ingredients to be good. Like I actually liked the actress that played Supergirl. I thought her Supergirl was fine. It's just the CGI was wonky. You had Michael Keaton back. You had the Batmobile and the Batplane.
Yeah.
Squandered.
I don't know. I don't know how you fucked that up. So, but he did.
Well, you fuck it up with Ezra Miller. A ton of bad press and.
Oh God, Sean, no, nobody wants to see this.
I want to see his stupid war.
And that fucking.
Oh.
That's so stupid.
It's like there's cutscenes to video games that are
100 times better.
The fucking baby scene.
Oh my God. I watched it.
Tell me how do you upgrade a suit but also downgrade a suit? Like, go look at what he had in Justice League. Go look what he had in, that was great. That was fantastic compared to this. Like, and they upgraded it.
Compared, yes. Yeah.
They upgraded it, but also downgraded it because it looks so silly. It looks like he's just wearing like a gel
looks stupid
thing.
And like his whole vibe, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. I hated it. I did not like it. It just because I'm coming off of watching The Flash on the WB, and I like that Barry Allen. And I'm like, why? What? We went to this shit? Come on, yo.
Well,
like,
and Fate's there again saying, the ADHD Flash. Yeah, he was scattered. He was just so like and I get it. Like if you're moving that fast, maybe you would be like that, but there just seems to be like a lot of takes that I'm just like, I get it. You're making it your own.
Well, no, I get the premise of him being.
You know what I'm saying, Sean? Like, fuck, I get it. It's your role. It's my take. This is my version.
This is my take on the Flash. I'm not gonna follow any comic books or any TV shows.
As a matter of fact, I didn't read any source material before taking the role. As a matter of fact, I was told not to watch anything that came previous and to just come at this as though I was born as this character. Fuck.
No, we cannot do this. No, stop it. Listen, I'm tired of this shit, dog. Like, it seems like every director does this shit. Oh, I didn't read any of the source material. Whoa, what?
Well, you're not gonna have to worry about that now with Gunn involved, right? He's gonna make sure that they know what the fuck they're doing because Gunn reads the source material.
I mean, you're right. He does read the source. He does read it, but I mean, I don't know, man.
But you're right. I mean, like it's the same thing. Like when I heard that story about Bryan Singer, the first X-Men movie, he didn't want any X-Men comics on fucking site. And Kevin Feige snuck some shit in so Hugh Jackman could actually learn what the fuck Wolverine was. And it's like, how do you not show him who the fuck the Wolverine is? Like,
what did you want? Yellow spandex?
Damn idiot.
Yes.
Leather. I wanted leather.
Yeah, that was weird.
It explains a lot now.
I had my headphones off when I came back on. You were like, that story about Bryan Singer, and I was like, whoa, which one? There's a couple of doozies.
Well, it's funny too because the X-Men movie did well. Those movies did financially well, right? But like everybody wants to see the suit. The year after or 2 years after, Spider-Man comes out in the suit, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is perfect. This is everything we all wanted." Like, and
they still kept doing. They still didn't do it. Like they still.
I gotta say,
until First Class came out, and they did First Class, and they had some suits. Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is cool. And then it seems like it slowly had to pick up. Then we get Iron Man. And then we're like, holy shit. Like, this is what it needs to be.
Yeah, but it started with that 2002 Spider-Man. If that suit didn't hit the way that hit, if they didn't nail that, it was perfect.
And it's not my favorite suit. I'll tell you that right now. It's not my favorite suit.
But it was perfect when it came out. But that 3D, the 3D look of the webs.
It changed three times, right? It was 3 different suits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Every time they upgraded it a little bit.
Upgraded a little bit, but he still had the silver. Even in No Way Home, the webbing still had that silver shine to it.
Well, Andrew Garfield still has the best live-action Spider-Man.
And Amazing 2. Amazing 2.
Amazing 2's.
Amazing 1.
Andrew Garfield suit. No, that's one of the worst. Oh. But the Amazing 2 Spider-Man suit is the best live-action Spider-Man suit, in my opinion. If only the eyes moved. If it had the moving eyes, then it would have been.
Until Amazing One. What was wrong with Amazing One?
It had yellow eyes and a weird design.
And the basketball print. It had Spalding on the back. No, it didn't have Spalding on the back.
It looked like it looked like an actual basketball.
Yeah. I'll agree with you, Steve, that he has the best one until I get a better look at the end of No Way Home. That Spider-Man costume.
I don't like the bright blue of it. I don't like the
it's bright blue.
But it looks almost like bedazzled. Like it looks like shiny.
It was shiny.
I want to
see how it looks. I want to see how it looks in Spider-Man 4.
It looks
I definitely like the Amazing Spider-Man 1's suit.
No way. With the weird small yellow
I actually like that fucking suit. I don't know why.
No way. Pull it up. Come on, let's take a look.
I like that suit.
This is an interactive show. We're on it now. We're on a whole ass tangent. We started with David Howard Thornton, and now we're on to this. That's a cool ass fucking picture right there.
I don't give a fuck with nobody.
That's not.
But see, that's not how the suit looked in the movie. That one right there, because his eyes are white there. Go to that other. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that.
I like it. It didn't bother me at all. I actually fucking like that suit, though.
It's the eyes. The eyes, Sean. I can't.
With the yellow eyes? You think that bothered? That doesn't bother me.
That bothered me so much. That second, see if you go down that picture.
When that picture came out. That picture came out. Holy shit.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that was definitely a better suit, but I actually didn't mind that suit. Can't really find a good picture of this suit, but fucking come on, dog.
Because it was in the dark most of the time. He was in the dark the whole time.
It's true.
He never swung in the daylight.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Andrew Garfield, so good.
Yeah, his Spider-Man is great though. I don't give a fuck. Like the movies weren't great, but I don't know.
And then I think Affleck's Batman vs Superman suit is the best Batman live action.
That gray suit?
The gray suit.
Yeah, I did like that suit.
Gray suit, black bat, black gloves, black boots.
It was cool. It was cool.
And they throw him
in he had the same problem. The same cowl problem. Can't turn his damn head.
I mean, ish. And sometimes, you know what, Sean? But sometimes when you see it like that, it looks weird.
It does look weird.
Like I don't know. It looks like puffy. Like he looks cool standing there, like in the shadows.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not like it's cool, but then when you
look at that right there in that action scene, live action right there. That looks.
But then the fight scene is fucking amazing, and honestly, I like this. I like this suit too, but it just was
armor suit.
It was just too brand. It just we didn't need.
Yeah, that shot right there where he was walking through the rubble. That was fucking a great shot of him.
Oh yeah. That's what you're talking about. See, damn, I just had it. Didn't I?
You just had it. Yeah. Where did it go?
A second ago? I don't even know what happened to it. My bad. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, I don't know, man. I hated that suit. That suit was stupid.
Yeah, the Justice League suit was a little weird.
But this looked cool. The promos for this wasn't bad. Like it didn't look bad. Man.
The Pattinson suits, it's cool, but it's not.
I don't like the bat logo on the Pattinson suit.
I hate it. I don't like it either, though.
The guns. Ugh.
These are the guns that turned me into the man I am today. And you have a
Is that what he said?
I don't fucking know.
I don't like that suit, dog.
I don't like all the armored up. Like
that. I don't like how small the face hole is on his cowl. It's got a tiny little face hole.
It is small, right? It's like a face hole.
Once you see how small it is, it's like there's pictures of, oh my god, if you look up Christian Bale's Batman tan line, it's the funniest fucking thing you'll ever see because it's just like this little tan line around his face. It's so good.
The Batman suits throughout the years. Oof.
I mean, I give this one props because he's wearing Jordans. So
he was wearing Jordans.
That's still one of the best posters of all time.
With that one?
Yeah.
That was a good poster.
God, man, 89, man. Blew everyone's mind. I loved the chest on the Batman Returns suit. How like
how big
the abs are like the armor little sections. Like I always thought that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. What'd you say?
His ears on this one, so big.
So big.
Yeah, but Val Kilmer's fucking Batman was awesome. Like, I mean, he did have the nipples there, but like that suit still looks pretty cool. You can't see the nips from here, but it still looks pretty good.
You see nips on this one though.
Oh yeah, they're fucking shadowed and shaded.
And like his suit, like I don't even know what color. That's not black.
He looks like a fucking Goomba from Mario Brothers. This face.
Yeah. That Batman Begins. This one looks better. The Dark Knight one looks better.
Wait, go back up. The thing about the Batman Returns or the Batman Begins suit is the texture of the arms and the chest and the hands are so rubbery. Like it looks like cleaning material almost. Like you would wear if you're like cleaning. And like the neck is so thick.
It's so thick, right?
It's just like boom. And then down here, nothing. Pencil neck.
Well, because he can move it now.
But
he has
that suit was fucking awesome because it solved the head problem. But again, look how tiny his face hole is. It's so small. Yeah, like in the comics, it goes like all the way back to like damn near the end of his jaw and then comes down.
It would have been probably cool if it did come further back. If you actually cover it.
Pattinson's goes all the way like just like the top, just like this, just around.
That face hole is funny. It looks weird as shit, Steve. It does look weird.
Yeah. See, look how big it is.
Yeah. But look at Affleck's chin.
Alan Richardson also has the cleft chin. You need a good butt chin to have, a strong Batman cowl. And see, look how big. Look, that's a fucking face hole on a Batman cowl right there.
Yeah, it is a face hole. It's a good face hole. That is it. I don't know.
So, all right. I think we've gone long enough. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the laughs. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. We're almost to 600 subscribers on YouTube finally, which is a pretty cool milestone for us to hit. And then we'll keep going. But thank you guys again. This is Lil.
This is Sean. Make sure you check out Star Geekz on Wednesday. This week, we're talking about some of the best Star Wars sneakers of all time and apparel. So we'll definitely talk about that this week. But yeah, this is Sean.
And this is Steve, and be sure to head on over to check out the TeePublic page. We got some new designs up over there. Just put up the G.I. Joe logo design is now up there for sale. So all the links to that are on our Facebook page and stuff. So check that out. But until next week, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky. Milkman doesn't like it.
Gator don't play no shit.
I'm Ricky Bobby. If you don't chew Big Red, then you.
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth. That's what you have.
Keep it geeky. How's it?
Let's roll.